It's 4:01. I don't see anybody else here.
All right, we can dispose of this quickly, I think, with the three of us. We
Yep,
do have a quorum, so we'll call the meeting to order, or we'll call the meeting to order and then establish a quorum. Um, Board members Lemon, Waldman, and Leonard present. Um,
Arnold said he had to work till 6 and he could not make it.
that's unfortunate. But again, we have nothing pressing to discuss, really, I don't think. But so we're going to move on. Um,
I, I was
so
going to say, go ahead.
the next thing on the agenda is the posting of the meeting. I assume everything was posted according to our bylaws.
Absolutely.
Okay. The next thing is the approval of the last meeting's minutes.
I'd make a motion to waive the reading of the May 8th minutes as they were sent out with a link to the meeting video and to the board members and residents.
Okay, motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Yes, second.
Thank you, Danny. Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I, I,
Okay. Minutes are approved. All right. Next agenda is WSV and the sliding door fixes. Unit 50's nail and 10% being held back. None of that has changed. As far as I know, all the doors should be fixed and working the way they're supposed to. As far as I know, the nail has been fixed and they haven't signed off on the permits, so we're still holding 10%. Nothing's changed there. Anybody want to talk about that?
Nothing to report.
Okay, moving right along. Next thing on the agenda is Windows progress. So I'm being told that all the windows and stucco work associated with the windows have been completed. I'm told they're working on the job site today. Let me just find Misty's text. It was Misty and Patrick, wasn't it? Anyway, so okay. So what I was just told today, they finished up the painting today, minus the inside of Unit 50. They haven't responded. Tomorrow, the base.
I'll just make the point, Rob, that we had that problem the last time we were there. And when I went and knocked on the door, she said, "Yeah, I've been here all day." And WSV knocks very lightly and then walks away.
It could be, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. If somebody's got to knock harder or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. So they haven't responded. Tomorrow, the baseboards will be installed and the painting and painted. I guess that's in Unit 50. So this answers one of your questions, Mark. I think it's going to come up. The gutters will be hung back up. So WSV took down the gutters in order to do the stucco and the painting, and they still need to be put back up. You sent an email to me, I think, a couple days ago.
Yes.
Somebody was complaining about the gutters not being up.
Excellent. Thank you.
So yeah, we don't need to track anybody down. I don't know who put them up there, but it doesn't matter. WSV will be putting them back. They'll take down the walls. I guess they still have the temporary walls in the lanais and try to get the power washing done because they're supposed to clean everything up. If not, the power washing will be next week, and that should pretty much wrap everything up. We will empty the pod next week also and get that removed. we're hoping to wrap up the permits the following week.
Okay.
So that is all an update from Misty as of today at 3:03.
What about you getting a separate invoice for painting?
So, oops. Yeah, hold on. Let me bring the agenda back up. It's not on there, so we'll talk about it now. I have received invoices for the last units, all the windows work. It's exactly the same as the first round, $2,700 per opening. We have that bill. What was your question, Mark? I'm sorry.
We'd talked about, since they had painted the
Oh, right.
majority of the building, get an invoice for the rest
So,
of the painting and put all that on one and then pull that out of the painting budget
yeah,
or the painting
yes,
fund.
yes. So we're pretty much on the hook for 27,200 for window repair work, excluding painting. They're going to paint all the units that didn't have windows replaced. So your unit, Mark, Danny's unit,
Mine.
yep,
Yeah, go ahead.
Danny's unit, Nancy's old unit, whoever that is now, and I believe Diane's unit, 52. Those units we did not replace windows in this round. They're gonna, caulk, paint, everything that you would do in painting. When that is complete, they will bill us for painting, which as previously discussed, will come out of the painting budget line rather than renovations. You all right with that answer, Mark?
Lovely.
All right. So window progress, separate quote for painting. Boom. Okay. Anybody want to talk about that anymore?
No.
All right. Let's move on. Danny,
Yeah.
roof inspection.
Yeah.
South building.
Okay. I talked to Galway yesterday. They sent someone over. Supposedly Claire had a leak.
Yes.
So they came over and they inspected. I told them they only needed to inspect that building where Claire's at, but they said, well, they'll inspect the other one where there's no warranty, my building, and they'll take care of the leak, and then they'll send me a report. And I asked if I can have the report before my meeting today, and they said, well, it could take a little while. But when I spoke to them yesterday afternoon, they said that their crew was on their way over to the building. So I assume that they took care of things, and I'll get a report back. And once I do, emailed, I'll send it on to you guys.
So I guess, all right.
And of course, there won't be a bill
Obviously,
for,
to inspect it in order to
obviously,
figure out why there's a leak.
yeah,
So,
obviously there won't be a bill for that leak over in that building where Claire is because there's a warranty, 20-year warranty, and I explained that to them, and they're responsible as a roofing contractor for 2 years, and there won't be a charge. In either way, it'll never be a charge for us for 20 years, but we want it fixed.
yeah,
Anyway, so I need a report.
we definitely need it fixed.
Yeah. So they were supposedly going to fix it yesterday,
Okay.
and I'm going to just follow up on Monday and just make sure that they did fix it and what they found, and ask them to please send me the report. What's going on? Okay.
Yep, absolutely. I'm just going to reach out to Claire right now and see if she'll respond. I doubt she will, but I'm just going to send her a text. Did they
Yeah.
look at your leak.
Yeah, that would be nice to know. Um, and then I'll follow up on Monday and see
We'll see if
what happened.
she might not this evening, but
Yeah, I'll get a report from Galway and see what they fixed and
very good. I mean, otherwise, I think we as a board are fine with the inspections.
right.
If we
But
need,
I'm kind of
I would think in this circumstance, we should get an inspection without having to pay for it because I believe we have a 7-year workmanship warranty on that roof directly from them, besides the actual 20 year.
20. We have 20-year labor and 20-year material, and in any case, it should be totally free, obviously.
Right. Okay. So let's move
And
on.
they know that. They know that. And
Hmm.
they know that. I have something else on.
We basically talked about the roof inspection on Claire's roof leak, item 6 and 7 at the same time. Um, so that brings us to the end of our agenda. So,
I have some.
yep, Daniel, you have something else you want to talk about?
Yeah, well, the tenant that's living there now was through Airbnb, and they're going to stay in there until August now.
Who's
Instead
tenant?
of
Who's
my
your?
my tenant,
Okay.
and I mean, there's no issue, obviously. And it's already paperwork was sent to Mark, and he sent it on. But they might be just a point of information. It really doesn't make much difference, but it's nice to know this. They might be signing a year lease here in the next few weeks for from August 8th until August 8th of next year. So anyway, so if that happens, doing
We'll miss you in
obviously
the
you need to
neighborhood.
let someone know about it. Pardon me?
Yeah, we should get a copy of that just
Yeah,
and
the lease.
verify.
I'll send off the copy of the lease if it happens. Okay.
What we're most interested in, I think, is that they get a copy of the rules and that they sign that.
I think did they already sign off on all that? I gave you all that. You gave me all that information. They signed all those rules
Well,
about
you
standing
made
back.
that very complicated, and frankly, I've long forgotten.
No, yeah, they did sign it and they send it back.
Okay.
Yeah, so the only thing be left if they decide to
Well,
stay
I guess
there a year would be a copy of the lease.
if they signed, something saying for the period of their current lease that they're signing or a new lease that they're signing. If it's a new lease, I would think we need a new signature on the rules and regulations. I don't know for sure, but we don't have management to say one way or another. It's not until August. We're going to have another meeting before then. So let's not lose any sleep over it tonight.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I don't, and once they obviously sign the lease, I'll send over a copy of the lease, of
Very
course.
good. Very good.
Okay, we're good. There's no issues there.
Not
The
looking
main the main thing that I have a concern is I know that Galway's taking care of it, but this it shouldn't even have leaked, and they even had the inspection of GAF looking at it, and now it leaked. I mean, obviously, it's not costing us anything, but financially, but it is costing us other things.
Well, to be honest with you, Danny, we don't know 100% that it is the roof. I mean, obviously, water's coming from above, and since we have a flat roof, we're all assuming it's the roof. Um, it
Could
could
be
be.
plumbing, could be the AC even, right? I mean, I
Uh,
guess we
from
don't
where
know.
the pictures that you showed and where the water and the amount of water, I wouldn't think it's AC.
Okay, okay, yeah, I didn't see the pictures. Sorry,
Um,
I
so
didn't see them.
I think we got to start with the roofer and see where that goes. I'm
We'll
not going to
figure it out.
I won't hold out any prejudgment before we get the report back. So
Yeah, I'll stay on it, and like I said, I'll call them Monday and ask for the report, and then if I can get anything verbal from them, I'll text it on to you or email to you. Okay.
yep, very good, very good. Thank you. All right.
Okay.
So with that, the next thing that we should discuss would be
Next meeting, I suggest Friday, June 10th. That's 4 weeks from now.
yeah, I think June 10th is already passed, so we'll go
July 10th.
July 10th.
Sorry. Yes.
Uh,
July 10th.
July You mean, yeah, July 10th. Okay.
So I mean, quite honestly, I was gonna recommend maybe even skipping July and going right to August because we really have very little left on the agenda. Um, but I'll leave that up to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to spend here a whole 20 minutes.
If
Uh,
20 minutes, I don't mind doing it. I don't mind seeing you, and it'll be after the big birthday celebration. So July 10th it is, 4 p.m.
Motion to adjourn at 4:16.
All right, a motion
Second.
on the floor, and I got a second
Second.
on the floor. All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, gentlemen, for all you do, and we'll pick this up on the 10th if we don't have anything discussed before.